Hi Marlene, Daphne here. Thank you for sending in your next essays for correction. Well done. Now I am picking these up today, and it was very kind of you. Your good wishes mean a lot. That's very sweet of you. So we had one night in the new house, and now I am travelling through France, on the way to a family home we have near Toulouse, which is very exciting. Advance warning, I fear the internet there may not be working. If it is not working, I will hand your corrections over to a lovely American colleague of mine called Ellen. She's fantastic and she will take over. So keep on sending in your essays. I'll pick them up if I can. If not, it will be Ellen. She's an ex-IELTS examiner. She's amazing. So don't worry. You just keep on going because that's the most important thing for you. So here we go. The graph. So we've got a horizontal bar chart and young adults and movies. Okay, so just looking through this is a really nice answer. You've done well. The bar chart compares 6 different film genres and the preferences for. So rather than 2, I go 4. Male and female adolescence. Now, adolescence is usually before the age of 20. So it doesn't exactly paraphrase as young adults, which could be up to age 30. So I know you've tried, so you could say adolescents and younger adults, because that would still be good even to have these 2 words in there. Overall, it can be seen that good. Both sections like to watch comedies. And while just getting those 2 connecting words in there, because while is a lovely connecting word and just makes the sentence a bit longer. Young men highly prefer action movies. Okay, whereas females, yeah, sorry. Okay, I'm going to put this in brackets because you could either have this and then not whereas, or you have yours, which is lovely. Rather than highly prefer, we would normally say greatly prefer. But this is lovely, well done. So good work on that nice connecting word there. Often choose really nice, and you've noted that there's no time scale on this, so you're using present tense. Perfect. Most preferred movie section of both. Here I will put just young comedy action. Yeah, you don't need capital letters. Young male viewers tend to. Now, not intend. If I intend, spelling like this, to do something, it's like I plan to do it. But but here you want tend to. If I tend to do something, it's something I do quite often. So I tend to go cycling at the weekend or something like that. It's something I do quite often. Now, what's significantly more action? Yes, really nice, really, really good. In contrast, young women prefer romantic as a genre with 116, whereas males have the least amount there with good. Markedly, no, you'd have to say, I'd probably say markedly, I don't know what you mean, but it is notable that both sexes, notable, yeah, and then that both sexes. So I just go, it is noticeable, notable. It's slightly more the better style for this task one. Like to see comedies with one. Yep, good. This movie was, yep, really doing well. I love you. You've got the comparatives are going really well. The superlatives are going really well. Animation drama holiday represents the mid-viewed section. Okay. Mid-viewed section. Would we say that? Yes, I kind of want that to work, but I'm not actually quite sure if it does, if you know what I mean. Maybe mid-range might be better than mid-view. Mid-range section, mid-range popularity section. That would work. To compare, animation stood at 63, For drama, yeah. All right, good. Now, we've got prefer quite a few times. Maybe we could just say enjoy or would choose. Okay, but really, really nice. This is much clearer. I mean, much easier for me to read. You're getting exactly the right language skills in here, which is fantastic, Marlene. Good work. Really good work. So this is about travel. Yeah, travel today is much more complicated than it used to be. I mean, masks and distancing, and it's a whole new game, isn't it? So nowadays, the possibilities to travel and explore, so it's specific, either well-known and new places, are given. Okay, either well-known or, so you're comparing, or new places been opened. I'd say opened, and I'd use the present perfect have been because it's not yet closed. But I think present perfect because it started in the past rather than this are given is like now due to globalization. Most travellers profit from these circumstances, so it's plural circumstances, and there's several benefits like cultural and safety aspects, food and nature. Good. Several benefits like cost. Yeah. So why don't we have a different, exciting food and extraordinary nature. Get some adjectives in there to make it a bit more lively. However, I'd go however instead of but. We wouldn't really start a sentence with but you can start it with however. There are dangers. Dangers. I would just go such as climate hazards, illnesses, and criminal activities. Good. That's a nice intro. Well done. Firstly, just spelling. The main benefit to travel inland is that the visitor already knows. So present tense there, knows the country, its culture, and moreover to speak the common language. Thus, this gives, you need a subject there, the traveller a maximum amount of security and safety while exploring domestic places. For example, in case of a medical emergency, the traveller might be able to communicate, can probably gain assistance more easily. Well done. Nice examples. Good idea. I don't really like questions in the middle of an essay because I'm in the flow of you and I really want an example here. And is that way the biggest drawback? So I would cut that question and I would put in, because you're talking about benefits of being able to travel, you might put additionally local as well as overseas visitors are or might explore undiscovered areas even on their doorstep. So we're making the point that it's local. Okay, so I'd have that kind of sentence in there rather than a question. And then recent spelling. Our research shows that people would rather prefer. Okay, good. Yep, I hope that makes sense. I think I think we're on the right track there. So this paragraph is, yes, you can explore locally, but you can also go abroad as well. And then here, international traveling has a significant amount of benefits. Firstly, visitor is able to, or might, or may, could even, explore new places in a probably unique countryside. For instance, if people's apostrophe S home is in the mountains, they might choose to spend the holidays near the ocean, try water sports because this is different. Okay, rather than that, because this is different, let's upgrade that in order to experience. alternative adventures. Okay, that's a little bit sort of upgrade on this. In addition to that, or furthermore, you could have visiting international destinations also benefits the visitor with new cultural aspects and offers them, for example, great impressions of food and music. So you could put an adjective there and an adjective there. It might be very It might be very enjoyable to wander over street food markets in Thailand and try out delicious food. Okay. However, there are, and then comma here as well. So when you're putting in these little extra expressions, they need to be in commas because I don't need them. Negative sides of traveling to other countries, like climate change conditions and therefore resulting illnesses, like exacerbating, like making it worse. Climate change conditions and resulting illnesses, or unexpected climate change conditions and illnesses. If, and then in commas here, for instance. So it's a little kind of comment you're making. Someone travels to Central Africa and is not used to heat and droughts. He could be affected. I see what you mean. Okay. By sunstroke or dehydration. Good. Then there's also a risk of catching. Yeah. Good. Another hazard might occur when entering a new town that visitors are victim of criminal activities. Unaware the gangs. Okay. I think yes. I mean, you've explained that in great detail, but I think you could be more concise. You've got 400 words. You could be a bit shorter here. But I could think you could put there's also a risk of country-related diseases like malaria, as well as falling victim to criminal activities. I think you can make that a lot shorter. And you could have, and you've got the examples in there, so that's okay. To sum up, the chances to travel homeland or has luckily improved. Both have the benefits and drawbacks, but in my opinion, good. I want your opinion. To measure out negative aspects, explore beautiful places and their people is a great possibility of our time. Okay, but in my opinion, maybe balancing rather than to measure out. Carefully balancing both negative aspects and exploring, so that would have to be ing. Beautiful places is a great possibility of our time. That's really nice. You've answered that really, really well. It's a very complete answer, much better organised. The shape of these essays is really, really so much better. You are making great improvements. Let's work on adding some adjectives in, okay? And let's work on the paragraphs, making sure you fully develop the paragraph. Like in here, don't give me lots and lots of arguments, just fully develop the argument you're working with. Okay, that'll be two things just to focus on. Really well done, Marlene, great work, and thank you again for your kind email.